It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on The Jubal Show.
Addison is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been married to her husband Eli for 2 years. They've been together for 5 years, but now she thinks something might be going on. So hopefully we find out he isn't. But Addison, we're here to help you out. So tell us what's going on. Why do you think Eli might be cheating on you?
Yeah, so we moved here about a year ago in January, and so Eli was really quick to make friends. Like, he has work, he has like his sport rec league and everything like that. I work from home, and we bought a bit of a fixer-upper, so I've been really focused on the house. So he's out a lot more than I am. So he's been really working a lot recently, and the work is upticking, and he's just out a lot with his work friends. But he just keeps talking about one of his coworkers, Amber. And I know that they've been working really closely together on a few projects. And like, I don't necessarily want to accuse him of anything. It's just kind of like setting off some alarm bells for me. And I kind of wanted to get another opinion.
So you haven't asked him about any of this yet?
No, but it's a lot of like, so he just talks about her a lot. And it's like, it's getting to the point where I hear about her like almost every day in terms of like, Amber did this, Amber said that, isn't that like so funny type of thing. So with the holidays coming up, and since like the traveling is so far this year, like this is the first time we actually have to get on a plane to go home. I'm just trying to make plans. And I brought it up, and we like switch back and forth between families for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And so I was trying to make plans, and he said that he just can't swing it this year because of work. So I'm really kind of concerned about that. And granted, like, this is a new job. He's trying to get established, and I know he has a ton of work. So I'm really understanding in that arena. But that, along with just how often he's talking about his work friends and how often he goes out, is just a little suspicious for me.
Did he tell you to go without him? Or was it like, okay, then we'll stay home this time?
Yeah, and he told me to do that. I'm still up in the air whether or not I'm going to. Like, I know that my family is going to be really happy to see me and everything like that, but it's also going to be really sad to spend Thanksgiving without him if he's not going.
And leave him behind and open for Amber.
Yeah.
Right.
If that's a thing. I mean, the flip side of this was that he's so openly talking about her that I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. It's just the working during the holidays and all of the reasons for not being around you. Like, it's fine, especially around the holidays, is a little flaggy.
Have you met any of his coworkers? Like, even if it is Amber or just any of them in general?
So I haven't met Amber. I did meet like one or two of his coworkers one night when they were dropping him off. But yeah, not Amber, which is kind of like, that's the main person I'm concerned about at this point. But yeah, and I also don't want to be like tagging along with him and his work friends. Like, I feel like I haven't really established like many friendships of my own here or anything. So that's been like kind of low on my priority list, honestly, is to feel like I'm tagging along with his stuff.
Okay, well, we'll try to figure it out for you. You already told us what grocery store you guys are rewards card members at, so we'll do the usual and call and pretend to be from the grocery store and tell him that he's this month's big winner of a dozen long stem red roses delivered to anyone that he wants, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Sounds good.
Play a song, come back, and then call him and get you To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Addison is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband of 2 years, they've been together for 5 years total, might be cheating on her. So we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that they're a rewards card member at, and say that we do a promotion every single month where one of our rewards card members wins free flowers delivered to anybody that they want. And we'll see if he sends those to his wife or to somebody else. And hopefully he's not cheating. But Addison, before we do that, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
So we're in a new city. He's been spending a lot of time at work, and especially with his new coworker called Amber. I haven't met her. I don't really know the situation, and so he doesn't want to travel home for Thanksgiving and is telling me to go instead.
Hopefully he's not, but are you ready to call him?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Gorbel calling from I was looking for a rewards card member named Eli.
Yes, this is Eli. What's up?
Hi, Eli. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with some good news. Congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Thank you, guys. Not sure what this is. It's cool.
The flowers.
The flowers. Okay. I'm not sure. What does that mean?
Oh, maybe you don't know. Every single month, we choose one rewards card member, totally random, who wins free flowers delivered from our floral department. You just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want, absolutely free.
This is fantastic. I guess what happens next?
It's very easy. I can take the information down in just a matter of minutes over the phone. If you want to do that right now and you know who you want to send them to, I could do that.
Yeah, no, we can just do it over the phone. That's fine.
Perfect. First and last name of the person that you'd like to send them to first.
Sure. So her name is Addison.
Last name?
Same as mine. It's actually my wife.
And do you want a card to go with that?
Yeah. So let's write in, I love you, princess. Let's get dinner out tonight and talk about the holidays, but spelled D-A-Z-E.
Holidays. Because you're in a daze. It's crazy, yeah. Well, then I'll just let you know that this is not the grocery store. My name is Jubal. This is a radio show called The Jubal Show.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Nina on the show.
Oh, my.
I'm Victoria.
Hilarious. Yeah, I know you guys. I've heard this show before.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you have? Have you heard the To Catch a Cheater segment?
Yes, I have. And I feel like this was a little bit of a trap, but yes, I have.
Well, it's a truth seeker.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Your wife is on the phone, and this is a segment that we do to see who people send flowers to in case they might be cheating.
Okay.
Hi, Eli.
Addison? Okay.
I'm
So I'm a
really,
little confused why we're doing this.
I don't know. It was feeling really suspicious with you know, wanting to come home for the holidays and be uptick in work. And like, you just keep talking about Amber a lot. And I'm just feeling the outside and something's just not quite adding up. So I'm really happy to hear that you don't want to send flowers to anybody but me.
No, I definitely do not. I promise you that there isn't anything you need to worry about with Amber. In fact, Amber's wife, Sarah, would probably laugh at this too.
Oh.
Plot twist.
Addison, so I did lie about having to work on the holidays a little bit. So, Addison, the part in this note about the holiday, you know, about us traveling home. Look, you know, we've been together for years now, and every year we go back and forth to our families, and we try to be good kids to our parents and all that. But now that we've moved away, life's a little bit different, and I wanted to propose to you over the holidays, but, you know, and talk to your parents first, of course, about doing it. And I thought it'd be a nice little change if we do a Friendsgiving this year. This way I can introduce you to Amber and her wife, Sarah. Plus, I've been kind of friendly with some of your work friends a little bit, and maybe have them over to kind of ease into this new surroundings and our new living situation before we kind of do that.
Communication is key here, y'all. How this didn't come up before is blowing my mind. No offense, bro. But I mean, there's so much room for interpretation.
Wait, so you want to have people over and do more of a holiday thing at our place?
Yeah, basically that's what my thought was, kind of a Friendsgiving, and just have people over, kind of just hang out and not worry about work stuff, have, you know, these people introduce you to some of my work friends, ones that you don't know, like Amber, you know, have some of your work friends over too, and just kind of chill about it and just be open about it. And babe, I mean, I was a little, I guess, scared or just, you know, not sure about how to bring it up, because I know how close you are to your family. I know this means a big deal to you. going back there for the holidays. I didn't want to upset you. I know you're still trying to get comfortable with the new surroundings and, you know, the new living situation. Honestly, I didn't know how else to bring it up. So that was kind of my thought with this.
Yeah. And I mean, I think the thing that doesn't make sense is like pushing me to go home anyways. So I understand why you'd be hesitant to bring it up and everything, but I don't know. I would be happy to have people over and do our own thing. Honestly, like traveling is so much, especially around the holidays. So I do think it's kind of time to like have our own traditions around some of these things.
Side note, I think there's one thing that you guys are forgetting and why it's so important to communicate. I know you've been spending the holidays with your families, but who's cooking? Who's in charge of the food? Like, that needs so much preparation. Like, you're stressing me out right now. If my man did not tell me that I was cooking in a week for all of these people, I would be flipping out.
It's a potluck. Y'all can figure it
I
out.
hope so.
Maybe Amber's wife is cooking. That's also another thing, too.
Okay, my bad, but woof, that had me going for a second.
Yeah, that's all Nina's worried about.
Yeah, because some people have to actually feed people on the holidays.
Yeah, maybe we're getting it catered with such little notice.
There you go.
Yeah, so I trust you, and I'm sorry I brought you on the radio, but I love you, and I'm so excited to do the holidays together.
I'm excited too, babe, and I love you, and I guess I should have been more clear and more communicative, and I apologize, and we're going to figure this out, and let's go out for dinner tonight and discuss it more, and I think we're going to be okay, though.
And you guys can do the thing with the mashed potatoes.
The what?
What?
You don't know about the thing with the mashed potatoes?
No.
I
Man,
think I need to learn.
I'm scared to learn.
we're just going to say you eat it, but anyway.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
It's time.
To Catch a Cheater.
Only on The Jubal Show.
Billy is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and he thinks that his wife of 4 years might be messing around, so we'll see if we can help him out. Billy, sorry you have to come on the show this way, man, but what's going on?
Yeah, like you said, we've been married for 4 years, and honestly, things have really been awesome the whole 4 years, and all 9 that we've been together up until super recently. Like, the past year, I started my own flooring business. She got a promotion at her job. It's been going good. We bought a house. We don't have kids, so we've been really, enjoying each other and like the fruits of our labor, so to speak. It's just been really, really good. And, now every year we go to visit my folks for Thanksgiving. So like right around now, we would be buying the tickets and getting all that stuff together. Her parents have passed away. It's sad, but I try and do everything really in my power to make her feel like she is a part of my family. And my family really goes out of their way too, to make her, part of our family too. So that's kind of the deal, is like we kind of fly out there and go see them on Thanksgiving, and then we do Christmas, just her and I together. That's usually been the ordeal. There's just been a hold up this year that's been kind of like keeping everything weird, I guess.
Okay.
Like I said, I usually have the tickets by now, but my wife has just been like stalling the whole thing.
What do you mean?
It's just been a lot of little things that have just been starting to add up. Like, everything was so good, and then just like recently, like, she keeps making like excuses about like, not to talk about like when we're flying. It kind of just started like that, like, not now, I'm busy with something, like we'll talk about it later, and just keep pushing it off. And then last week, this is where I really started seeing some red flags. She just said, why don't you just go by yourself then? Because she was saying like, oh, it's just a hassle every year. And I'm not going to lie, she's not wrong about that. It is really, really hard. Airports are packed. People are always traveling this time of year,
Mm-hmm.
It's tough.
So then could that just be what it is? Like, what do you think? Is there some other underlying tone that you're getting from her?
I mean, like, I've tried, like, reasoning with her, but, like, literally every time I even, like, bring it up, she just does not want to talk about it, or just it starts a huge fight. And I try to be like, what's different about this year? Like, you've never said that in the past 9 years that we've been doing this. And she at first, she was like, oh, I want to start maybe our own Thanksgiving thing. But I'm like, we do Christmas together. That's just the way it's been. Like, why do you want to change it up? And it's just completely unlike her. Like, she's just been, like, outwardly moody. and like we barely are talking. Like I can't even crack jokes, I feel like, without it like pissing her off, kind of. And the final, I guess, like sort of red flag that's like really got me like all messed up with all this other stuff happening, because all on their own it's like, okay, this happens, but like she's never been protective of her phone ever. But all of a sudden I walk in the room, she puts it face down, you know, like, or like slides it away or puts it away or whatever. And like, I'm not like assuming she's doing anything per se, but it's the fact that she's always hiding it or putting it away now when I walk in the room. And like, I don't even want to say anything about that because I feel like that's going to start like an even bigger fight.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand where all this came from or why it's happening. Like, I don't want to lose my wife. I love her. But like, if this, you know, if she doesn't even care about flying out to see my family and stuff, you know, what's going on with my marriage? Like, I just want to know what's going on, if I'm being honest.
Well, when someone starts to change the way they act with their phone, that's always a sign of something.
She's hiding something.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean she's
That's
cheating on you, but something is off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's with all the other things, like the fighting, the being apprehensive about wanting to talk about, you know, visiting my folks, or like even like anything lately. I just feel like I'm just like constantly annoying her. It's just rough.
All right. Well, you already told us what grocery store she's a rewards card member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then pretend to be from the grocery store and say that she's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if she sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
All right, I'm just, you know, I'm trying to get my anxiety down right now, but it sounds good.
Okay.
I know. We're here with you.
Yeah. Here we go, man. We'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, and if you're just joining us, Billy is on the phone, and he thinks that his wife of 4 years named Catherine might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call her and pretend to be from the grocery store that she's a rewards card member at. Billy, why don't you catch us up on your situation before we make our phone call?
It's just been rough. Like around this time every year, we go fly out to see my folks for Thanksgiving. You know, she loves to do it, my wife, and this year she's been really apprehensive about even wanting to go see my family, and like straight up just standoffish with me, like even bringing anything up. I just feel like our relationships just really hit this like rut of some sort, and she's been being really protective of her phone also. Like anytime I walk into a room, like, oh, I just saw you texting someone, why you have to put your phone like face down like immediately? It's just rough, dude.
Well, are you ready for us to give her a call?
As ready as I'm ever gonna be.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Catherine.
Yes, this is she.
Hi, Catherine. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's lucky winner. Who are you going to send the flowers to?
I won flowers?
Yes. Maybe you didn't know. Every single month we choose one rewards card member at random to say thank you very much for shopping with us. You've just won 36 long simmered roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States. It's actually a $316 value.
Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you.
Here's how it works. You'll get confirmation on everything, so you know this is not a sales thing. If you know who you want to send them to, I can take the information in a matter of minutes over the phone.
Okay. Yeah, I have the perfect person to send them to, so.
Great. And the first thing I will need will be the first and last name of the person you want to send them to.
Lily.
And would you like to put anything on a card before I get the address?
Yes. Put OMG.
Okay.
This is going to be great.
Okay.
Exclamation point. I can't wait to see his face. Exclamation point.
Got that. And thank you very much. Now I will just have to let you know that this is not the grocery store at all.
What do you mean?
This is actually a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show. My name's Jubal.
Mm-hmm. Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And Catherine, we do a segment on the show called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you can see who they send flowers to. And your husband, Brian, is actually on the phone.
What is going on? Why are you sending cards to her?
So you know Lily, Brian?
Who is she?
Isn't that my mom?
Wow.
Are you sending stuff to my mom?
Okay, so, I guess I'll just tell you. I mean, Billy, you're really ruining the surprise right now by doing all this. This is really annoying.
but you know how things have been kind of not great lately. It's because I've been putting on this like show because I'm surprising you because I'm flying out your whole family to come here for Thanksgiving.
What?
That's sweet.
It is, but you terrorize him for the surprise.
I didn't mean for it to be like terrorizing, but I've just been I considered it just kind of messing with his head for like a month now.
Okay.
I've just been acting kind of distant, a little angry, just to kind of with him. We just have this beautiful new house, and I just want to share it. And I really wanted this to be a surprise. Of course, now it's not. Now the surprise is ruined. But they always host Thanksgiving, and I thought it would be our time to start maybe a new tradition, or at least just this year, do something different. And we have more than plenty of room, so it's like, it's exciting. It's going to be fun.
Are you upset that he thought you were cheating?
You thought I was cheating?
Yeah, that's what this whole thing is.
Yeah, like you were being all weird with your phone.
I know this
like,
bit. No, I know this bit. I'm sorry, I do know this bit. I have heard your show before. Okay, this is up. That is not... Are you kidding me? We've been married for 4 years. Obviously not, babe. But
I mean, this is evil, like so evil. But like, awesome. I mean, obviously it's awesome news. But like, God, you suck for
evil.
Doing that. Why would you mess with me like that?
This is great news. You should be grateful and happy, and you should love me more for this. You're welcome.
I mean, I love you too, but I just feel like such a dumb. So now I gotta talk to my mom and stuff. Like I didn't know. Like we'll be expecting them. That's awesome. But damn, you really got me.
This is actually very cute that you had no idea. But I mean, for me, I thought I was being very obvious that I was playing with you. But damn, maybe I should change careers.
Babe, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm relieved. I'm just kind of waiting for my heartbeat to get back down to normal because I've been waiting on bated breath for you to say what was going on. I mean, I love you. I love that you planned this with my parents and stuff. I'm so excited to see them. So excited to start this new tradition and stuff. But like, damn, just next time, tell me, please.
And don't accuse me of cheating. Don't think that I'm cheating. Why would you think worst case scenario? What? that is like so far out, not so far from the truth. Okay. Like you should know that. You know, deep in your heart, that's not true.
I didn't know what was going on. I just guess I've been so stressed about the whole situation. I just immediately doomsdayed the whole situation.
Well, this is all good news.
Yeah. Well, at least you know she's not cheating.
Yeah. I'm kind of pissed that you thought I was cheating.
Well, you can fake it next time no, maybe don't.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was going to try to help you get him back, but let's not do that.
I don't want any more drama.
Fair.
Me neither.
Good luck with everything.
You guys sound cute.
Hey, thanks, guys. I'm glad.
Thank you.
Bye.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
It's time.
To catch a cheater.
Only on The Jubal Show.
Braden is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. He's been with his girlfriend Sabrina for 3 years, but now he thinks that something might be going on. So we're going to see if we can help him out. Braden, I'm sorry you're in this situation, man. Why don't you tell us what's going on?
So my girlfriend and I, we've been together for about 3 years, not married. We actually live in different cities. And so, yeah, we've been doing long distance. And I'm afraid she might be cheating on me. I don't know, like things, you know, you have your ups and downs in any relationship, but recently it's been feeling a lot more down. Like she's been a bit shorter with me, and we haven't been able to talk a lot or as often as we used to. Like she's taken longer and longer to respond to a lot of my messages, whether it's like text or voice memo or even voicemails. Like I just don't hear back as fast. And yeah, I'm concerned.
Have you had a talk with her at all about it?
Nothing in depth. like I've tried to bring it up once or twice, but I don't know. I'm kind of I have a hard time with confrontation sometimes. So I haven't been able to we haven't been able to get to the meat of the issue. I don't feel like, but the behavior has just been weird. Like she's doing a lot of activities with her friends, like book clubs and organized social events, things like that. There's always something getting in the way, and it seems almost too convenient at this point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Is it just like a gut feeling you have? I mean, based off of that stuff, or?
Yeah, like if it was just any one of these things, it would be, fine. But like I said, it's been going on for a long time. It's been a lot of these things happening. So it's a pattern at this point. You know what I mean?
And you've never had one of these kind of spots in the 3 years you've been together? I mean, long distance is hard.
Yeah.
It creates a lot of tension and confusion.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we live in completely different cities. So it's not like we haven't had our differences or miscommunications before, but nothing this consistent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It seems like every time we want to have a date night, there's something that comes up. Every time that I try to connect with her, something it's gets one word answers, and even then they're kind of medial, if that makes sense. It just doesn't feel right.
When was the last time you saw her?
Oh man, the holidays.
Oh wow.
We were able to see each other for. She's Jewish, I'm Christian, so we spent time with her family for a bit of Hanukkah, then a bit of my family for Christmas, but then we had to go our separate ways again.
It's a long time.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. So you've already told us what grocery store you guys are rewards card members at. We'll call from there and do the usual. We'll say that every single month we choose one random rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered to anybody that they want. We'll see if she sends them to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Braden is on the phone and he thinks that his girlfriend of 3 years named Sabrina might be cheating. So we're about to call her from the grocery store that they're a rewards card member at and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if she sends them to him or to somebody else. But before we do that, Braden, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Yeah, like you said, my girlfriend and I, we've been dating for 3 years for long distance. Recently, she's been really short with me via whatever way we're messaging. She also takes forever to get back. And whenever we try to organize something, she's always doing something. She's doing a lot more activities about town, apparently. And it just seems like too much too consistently.
Okay, cool. Well, you ready for us to call her?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jordan calling from... I was looking for our rewards card member, Sabrina.
Oh, hi, that's me.
Hey, Sabrina, how are you? Please do not hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually just calling to tell you congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Oh, okay. I don't think I entered anything, but I'd love to win. So what did I win?
Well, you did enter, only by being a loyal customer to us. Thank you very much. Every single month we choose one rewards card member at random to call up and give a free flower delivery to. So you've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card delivered to anybody that you want within the United States, absolutely free. It's a $312 value, actually.
No way. Okay. I mean, yes. Thank you.
And here's how it works. So if you know the information of who you'd like to send them to right now, I can take the information in just a matter of minutes.
Wait, so what do you want first? Yeah.
So I would just need the first and last name of the person you'd like to send them to start.
Okay. It's Braden.
Alrighty. And anything on a card? Would you like a card?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'll just keep it simple, I guess. To my love, for our future and your present. Because it's a present. Sorry, I know it's kind of corny.
I like that. No, I think that's cute. So it's your boyfriend or something?
Yeah. That's my boyfriend.
How long has been together? I like knowing our customers.
Oh my gosh, we're coming up on 3 years.
Oh boy, that's about cheating time.
What? What did he say?
You know, every relationship I've been in, about 3 years, you get that itch. Am I right?
I don't. No, not really.
You ever stray from the relationship at all?
I mean, no, but also, I don't think that's your business, to be honest. But
Probably
no.
not. I'm so sorry about that. Then I'll just go ahead and let you know that this is not the grocery store, actually.
Oh, I don't understand.
This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show. My name's Jubal.
Yeah, hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And we do a segment on our show. It's called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be fooling around, we try to catch them based on who they send flowers to.
I don't think he's cheating on me. What are you talking about?
The other way around.
Right.
And Braden is actually on the phone.
Hey. 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 Hi.
What is happening, babe?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you guys for doing this for us, for me, for
Babe, I don't understand. What's happening?
I'm sorry. I thought you were cheating on. Might have been cheating on me.
Brayden, no.
No, I'm sorry. It's just I've been. I don't know why you've been aloof recently. If that's the word, or like you just don't seem to be around, and I miss you.
Oh my
and
gosh.
you're always doing things. I don't.
I miss you too.
I don't know. It's
No. Okay, Brayden, no, honest. Oh my gosh. Babe, first of all, just call me and ask me. I mean, I know I've been busy, but yes, okay, I've been busy. But, like, I don't know what you want me to say. I just need to earn extra money right now, okay? I just need to earn some extra money. So I've been working a lot. I promise. I swear. I've been just working. There's, like, tons of... Yes, I'm with cater waitering, okay? I didn't want to tell you because I know it's not really in line with like what I want to do. And I didn't think you would, I didn't really want to tell you. I kind of wanted to surprise you, but I'm really far along in my savings plan and I have enough, for a deposit on an apartment by you, babe.
Oh my God.
So,
oh my God.
I mean, this isn't really how I wanted to tell you, but like, babe, I'm going to come to you.
No, this is not how I wanted to hear it either.
We're all going to be neighbors.
Yeah.
I'm also moving next to you guys.
Me too.
Already there.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited.
me too.
I wanted to surprise you, but like, I guess this is a surprise.
For everybody.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that this is how this had to come out. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
Oh my goodness. Brayden, what?
better than this.
You know she's not cheating, and that's dope, man. Congratulations. It sounds like you guys are actually pretty happy.
Yeah, this ended up really good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for thinking she was cheating. My heart's all warm now.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
It's time.
To Catch a Cheater.
Only on The Jubal Show.
Victor is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and he thinks that his girlfriend of 2 years named Sophie might be cheating. So in a little while, we're going to see if we can help him out. But first, Victor, sorry you're going through it, man. But what's going on? Why do you think that Sophie's cheating?
Hey man, thanks for having me. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little suspicious. We've been together for 2 years, and it's been kind of a casual relationship, but I think that I've been kind of like toying with this idea. I kind of would like to, move in with her maybe, but I feel like it's kind of been like, long enough. 2 years is a good time. And I love her. I love her so much. I've had very few serious girlfriends, but nothing like her. She's really special to me. And, she kind of hinted at it too. She kind of seems a little more, like she might be interested as well. But I feel like we kind of have been stuck in this like honeymoon phase, if you will, of our relationship.
I don't know. I mean, look, I visit her at work a lot. She works at a Starbucks near us right now, and she's usually on her headset. So, I'll go through like the drive-in and like wish her to have like a good day, and talk to her for a second. And
That's cute.
She loves that. And I try and be, cute and affectionate like that. But there's a reason I emailed you guys, and that is that I'm a little like worried that she might be like unfaithful, if you will. I'll drop by her work, like I said, and just tell her I love her, and maybe I'll get a coffee, of course. And sometimes I'll go in, but very often I'll just go through the drive-thru, and she'll pop her head out and talk for a second. But these last few weeks, she works mornings, but suddenly she's now working nights. Not a big deal, no big deal, but I don't know. I feel like she's staying out later and later after work, and her boss, she says, is kind of a and he seems kind of like a steal your girl kind of guy. He seems like the guy that would like, try to make a move on like a girl when like that's a coworker with that when her like partner's not there, Right. I kind of get a vibe from him. Like he kind of becomes almost like territorial when like two guys are around like a woman that they both kind of like, even if one guy's actually with that woman. And look, I'm a calm guy. I'm a polite guy. Generally speaking, I think of myself as a really easygoing guy, and I don't mean to cause trouble, but I have like a bad feeling about this guy and a bad kind of aura, So one time I was visiting her, and she was talking to somebody on the phone, and she said, "I'm looking forward to tonight." I'm like, what are you talking about? I think this could just be out of context, but when I pulled around, she was kind of looking flushed and felt like she kind of had this look on her face like I had like caught her in the act of something, and she tried passing it off. But, I thought I was just going to shrug it off, but it's very hard to let go of that. Like, what is the context of that,
Yeah.
And her manager walked by and had this kind of like smirk on his face. He always has a kind of smirk on his face whenever I'm there. And look, I could just be reading into all this. This could be so, like possessive of me and just like crazy, like paranoid. But I kind of just need you guys to like walk me off the ledge a little bit,
I don't think you sound possessive. I think that you sound concerned because there's a dude creeping around your girl. So did you ask her about him?
Yeah, and she's, of course she said no, so there's nothing about him, she says she thinks he's kind of a but she's like nice to him in that way where it's like, you gotta be nice to your boss or whatever.
Is he attractive?
So, he's like an average looking kind of guy. I mean, yeah, he's nothing special, but I was just like, I can't take this feeling of like there's something beyond what I'm seeing,
Okay.
Can you maybe say you're calling from Starbucks corporate with like a gift offer from sales goals or whatever as like a reward for like her doing her job well? Like you can give her like 2 Starbucks Stanley cups engraved like that. Like just for her, that's like cool because she works there, obviously. But one can be like one for her and one for like a person of her choosing. See who she sends it to, maybe.
Sure. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Cool. We'll play a song, come back, and then give her a call. You ready?
Yeah, I'm honestly nervous, to be honest with you guys.
I
really want to see if that's true.
Okay.
Of course.
We'll get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Victor is on the phone, and he thinks that his girlfriend of 2 years named Sophie might be messing around, so we're about to see if she is. But first, Victor, why don't you refresh our memory about your situation?
I feel like there's something weird going on between her and her boss at Starbucks where she works, and I am just kind of paranoid. I feel like there's always a weird vibe about them. He always has like a weird energy and aura about him, and I've caught her like talking to someone, being like, "I can't wait to just be alone with you, you and me," etc. And she says like, of course, there's nothing to it, and she thinks that her boss is like a but like I don't know. I'm a little nervous, and I would just love if you guys can like call her and see what she says. I also thought it would be pretty believable and good if can you call her and say you're from Starbucks corporate and offer her like a reward for being a really productive employee and offer her like 2 Starbucks Stanley cups, one for her and one for a person of her choosing. And I just want to see who she gives the other one to.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. You ready?
I guess.
Cool. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, Hi, this is Corbel calling from Starbucks corporate offices. I was looking for our employee, Sophie.
Oh, yeah, this is me.
Hi, Sophie. How you doing? You're not getting fired. Don't worry about it.
Oh, my God. Okay. Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. Do you have a second to talk?
Yeah, of course. What's going on?
Well, I don't know if your manager has told you, but we're doing a little incentive program where all the managers of the stores are reporting their best employees. Each employee that is selected from each store actually wins something. And guess what, Sophie? Why I'm on the phone with you.
Oh, my God. That's so awesome.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Thank you for doing such great work for us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Listen, it's really simple. We have some custom Stanley cups. You know, those things are all the rage right now. And we're going to have some things engraved on them, one for you. And then also, if you have someone that you would like to give another one to, we would like to engrave something nice on it for them too. Because listen, we know you work hard, and sometimes we have loved ones in our lives who don't get to see us as much because we're always working. And so we want to also give them a special gift as well.
Oh, actually, oh my God, I know exactly who to give it to.
Okay, great.
Engrave Julian on it.
Julian?
Yes, please.
Do you want a message or anything on? Like, we can put a little message there on the card on the cup from you.
Okay. To our new tradition, no one gets me like you do.
Okay, that's fun. Yeah, to our new tradition. Okay, good. Yeah. I got that. And you can expect these at the store probably never. Because this is actually a radio show. My name is Jubal.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And the show is called The Jubal Show. And this is actually a segment we do called To Catch a Cheater, where if your significant other thinks you might be messing around, we see whose name they give us for flowers or Starbucks cups and things like that. And your boyfriend, Victor, is actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Hi, honey. Hi. So, listen, I just need to ask you, who is Julian?
Julian is my manager at work.
Oh.
Why are you calling about this?
Okay, yeah. So you're cheating on me with your manager, with Julian.
Are you joking right now? You literally know that I just got a promotion, so I just wanted to give him a thank you for helping me. I wouldn't have gotten the promotion if it wasn't for him.
That's great. That's awesome, of course. But you know, when did you find out about this promotion? You didn't tell me that.
Well, yeah, because I didn't think I had to. You know how hard I work, and you know how much I love this job. And obviously, you know that's literally why I had to switch my schedule. If I work at night, I can become shift leader. So I had to switch my schedule, and he's the one that's been helping me and giving me tips. I don't know. I don't even understand. Well, why are you doing this?
Well, one, it's a little weird that you wouldn't tell me about this. And number two, what is this new tradition you're talking about?
I don't think it really matters because it's something to do with work. And obviously, I don't know. We don't really talk about things like that anymore. We just kind of go day by day. I don't know what to tell you. I tell you almost everything. You know, I was getting a promotion. It's not really a big deal at all. And also, why would I even tell you? You have to call a radio station to get something out of me instead of just coming to me directly. I don't understand. This is why I probably didn't tell you. We can't even communicate properly. So what are you doing? Why would you think I'm cheating or anything? It's literally a thank you gift.
Because I overheard you on the drive-thru talking about late nights and, talking about, how it's just you and me, late nights, whatever, and how I can't stand Julian either.
Okay, but don't you think it's a little weird that you're just listening to my conversations in the drive-thru? That's a little weird right now, and that's really uncomfortable for me. You're taking things so out of context.
Well, I appreciate this is probably shocking for you to hear. You also have to understand, honey, that your man is coming to you saying that he's worried, he loves you, he doesn't feel comfortable in this situation, and you're just jumping down his throat and being super defensive. Do you want to try to make him feel like you're really not cheating? Because I'm not really clear here. Are you, Victor?
I mean, no, it's not clear for me at all, and I have been nothing but supportive of her. Nothing. And what you're trying to accomplish.
Okay, you're absolutely right. You are. You really do. You try. You do whatever. You give me my space, and you try not to smother me, but I don't think it's easy to talk to you or tell you anything, actually. Even the way you're approaching me about this is what's getting me upset. And look, you're trying to supporting me by outing me and calling a radio station instead of talking to me. That's not supportive at all. You don't even know me. I mean, look at everything you're doing right now. I know for a fact Julian probably wouldn't do any of this. He would just talk to me because he actually understands me.
That sounds suspect, Sophie.
Yikes.
Yeah.
What is that supposed to even mean? He understands you. What he gets you in a way that I don't. So what, have you guys had like a lot of private one-on-one time or something?
You know what? I'm actually pretty tired of this. You know what? Yes, I am. Okay, I'm Julian. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Whoa.
I know you do everything. I'm sorry, but you say you do everything. You give me space, but honestly, I am so tired of this, and I'm done with you. I'm done with this. This was the last straw. I'm done.
She hung up, Victor.
Oh, great. That's great. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, she hangs up with me all the time, I guess. That's it.
Wow, man.
Oh, Victor, I'm sorry.
That is,
I'm sorry, man.
I expected it to go. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? That's what happens when you're an idiot for 2 years, I guess.
You're not an idiot.
You're not.
No, it's not your fault. And you'll find someone who won't be like that to you and won't cheat on you. And also, hopefully, at least if you can take anything from it, it's like, don't feel bad about the feelings that you were having because they were correct.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to bring that up and have those conversations because your person is going to hear you and not make you feel like that.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm sorry to have this be what, fills up your airtime. I'm sorry about that, but I think I have to go. And I just want to be alone. Thanks.
Yeah,
okay.
Understandable, man.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
It's time.
To catch a cheater.
Only on The Jubal Show.
Pamela is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her boyfriend of a year named Jason might be messing around, so we'll see if we can help her out. Pamela, sorry you're going through it, but why do you think Jason's cheating?
So we have been together a year, me and Jason, and we got together, though, because we have a mutual friend that set him up with me. Mm-hmm. And so our mutual friend very much knows that, like, he was in a pretty serious relationship before me. He was still getting over his ex for quite some time after they were together. And so it was only after when he felt like he was over her and ready to move on that she kind of set us up together. So it definitely wasn't like a rebound, but, I obviously know he was ready to move on, but there clearly was an ex that they split very amicably and like they got along. It wasn't nasty. And so, I was at peace with that. And so we started dating and it's actually been really fun. Like, we're getting along fantastic. He honestly has the biggest heart I've ever met in any human being ever. Like, he'll just drop everything in a moment's notice. If I need him, he's just super nice. I mean, honestly, he could be even too nice, but he's really, really nice. So that being said, knowing he's super nice. And so now 2 months ago, he asked me to move in. We actually moved in together about 2 months ago. Jason is not a complete slob. For a dude, he's probably relatively normal. I just happen to be like an insane OCD neat freak. Like, I am definitely tidying up after everything all the time. It just makes me happy. I was in Jason's, so in his office, he had just a ton of random mail lying around all over his office desk, a couple receipts. I don't even know why I looked, but they were just all over. And so I'm looking at the receipts, and each receipt is just really random, and they started like really weirding me out. There was like a bunch of them from the past 2 weeks. One receipt, like he was even on a trip, like one receipt was showing that he had bought locks. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of random.
Like,
and then
wait, like door locks or like salmon?
No, yeah, not locks like salmon, like door locks. And at first, okay, I'm like, maybe our own home, like changing a lot. I don't know. And then another receipt recently was for a brand new phone. He's already got a phone, and he didn't tell me anything about that. I still think that's pretty big, like if he's going to be changing his phone, like new number. And then the one that really started worrying me and creeping me out is that he had a receipt that had like a stun gun and pepper spray on it. Like, what the f***?
Weird.
Yeah, like, why? He's not a small dude. Like, why is he buying a stun gun and a pepper spray? He can take care of himself. Like, we work and live in a fairly nice, like, pretty nice neighborhood. And we don't hang out with I don't know of him hanging out with any other girls who would need these things. Mm-hmm. So, like, they were just very random to me. So I will say, I did have the guts to kind of like ask him at least courage enough about the locks. I started with just the locks. Like,
you didn't start with the stun gun? You started with the locks? Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'll tell you why I started with the locks, because I tried to be like, okay, the locks would pertain to both of us. Like, are we changing locks? Or we just get a fresh start, new keys? I figured I'd start with the locks because that could kind of look like something that I would also deal with. I'd have to get a new set of keys.
Okay.
And like, he completely dodged the question and then brushed it off as it was nothing. So definitely didn't make it clear that it was going to be for us. So he like dodged it. So I'm like, okay, so now these locks aren't even for us. You know, the way he looked at me when I asked him, I definitely felt the need to instantly stop talking about it. So again, not per se that I was afraid. It made me very suspicious. He acted really weird and he had this very stern look of just like, do not bring this up. And so I dropped it. But now, you know, in my OCD mind, my paranoia has kicked over. And so now I'm like, did I fall in love with a serial killer or something?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was not thinking cheating as you're telling the story. I was like, is he going to kidnap somebody? Does he have like a dungeon where he keeps people? I did just watch a movie like this last night. What?
Yeah.
I did.
But do you think he might be cheating because of it?
I just feel like that's kind of something sweet. Like, I feel like when he first met me, because like he's all about like, you know, safety, like, I remember he even gave me like a pepper spray, just being like, oh, all girls definitely need one. So I feel like it's like kind of like a grooming, like, hey, I like you. I want to keep you safe. Yeah, I don't know. I just found it extremely weird.
You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at. So we'll play a song, come back, and then call and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that he's this month's big lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, well, thank you.
Yep. All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, and if you're just joining us, Pamela is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend, Jason, they've been dating for a year, might be cheating on her. So in a second, we're going to call and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that he's this month's lucky winner, because every single month we choose one random rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to his girlfriend, Pamela, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Pamela, why don't you refresh our memory on your situation?
Yeah, so been with my guy for about a year, living with him the last 2 months, and I saw some really weird receipts in his office, just getting things like, like new locks and a stun gun and like and mace and just really weird. And I asked him about the locks and he acted weird, and he got me a little mace when we first started dating. So I just think that he's like treating some other girl to a little protection package. I don't know.
A Jason protection package. Okay.
Oh, shoot, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope he's not.
All right. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, this is Corbel calling from was looking for a rewards card member named Jason.
This is he.
Hey, Jason, how you doing? Guess what? This is not a marketing phone call. You're this month's big winner. Congratulations.
Oh, awesome. What have I won?
Oh, you've won the flowers. Maybe you didn't know. Every single month we choose one rewards card member at random to say thank you very much for shopping with us. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States. It's actually a $316 value.
Super cool.
Congratulations. Awesome. Here's how it works. So I can take the information in a matter of minutes over the phone. I'm prepared to do that right now if you already know who you want to send them to.
We can do it right now, yeah.
Well, we'll start with the first and last name of the person, and then I will get if you want to put anything on a card, and then we can get the address.
Let's send it out to Jessica.
Jessica.
Yes.
Got you. Would you like to put anything on a card to Jessica?
Yeah, let's I'm sorry. I promise I'll never make you cry like that again, and you're the best.
Well, great. Thank you very much, Jason. And at this point, I'll let you know that this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name is Jubal.
Yeah, hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if your significant other thinks you might be cheating, they see who you send flowers to, and your girlfriend, Pamela, is on the phone.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah. Hi, hon.
Hi, babe.
Who the hell is Jessica? That's, who is she?
God. I can explain.
Yeah, obviously you're going to explain right now. You're going to explain because who the hell is she? Somebody you don't just send that nice of a gift, by the way, to somebody who's not your girlfriend. I don't know anyone in your family named Jessica. Who's Jessica?
Well, I get it, babe. I know it looks weird, but I promise there is a reason why.
It looks real bad.
All right. So she's a coworker.
Great. Oh, that's even okay. So I'm assuming this is so you're getting her flowers and you're getting her a bunch of other gifts and things apparently. So great. So she's a coworker. So you're sending a coworker, a woman, this great gift when you have an option to give a free gift. And I'm assuming that's also the person that you're sending all these gifts to that, and by gifts, I mean the weird receipts I saw in your office. So that means you're giving random, pepper spray, a stun gun, I don't know what phones, locks, so you can have a double life, so you can just have a sugar up mama on the side that I don't know about?
No. Oh God. No, not at all. There really is a reasonable explanation for all of this.
I would love to hear it.
There's an explanation for
stun guns
and all that stuff, and then sending flowers to somebody else named Jessica that you work with.
There really is a real explanation for this. And babe, if you'll just let me explain, I promise it will make sense. Mm-hmm. You know that the group of guys at work were always pranking each other and doing bets, and it just gets bigger and bigger. So a few weeks ago, they got this idea that we would do a bet, and whoever lost the bet had to be tased and pepper sprayed.
Why?
I don't know. They're all idiots. Okay, so I was not.
Dudes, pepper spray. How the does Jessica play into this? I don't understand.
Good question.
The bet happens, and one of the guys lost. Thank goodness I didn't lose. But and bear in mind, I was not on board. I didn't think this was a great idea, but I got elected to be the one to hold the pepper spray. And so I had never actually, I've seen, I've handled pepper spray before, but I'd never actually shot it. And so when it came time to shoot the pepper spray, I handled the cap the wrong way, and it started going off everywhere, and it sprayed this girl, Jessica.
Oh,
no.
Right in the face.
Oh my. No. So you pepper sprayed.
I pepper sprayed my female coworker.
How are you not fired?
So all the random crap was
the boss was in on that. That's why you didn't get fired.
Jessica deserves more than flowers. This girl could get a payday.
So, yeah, she has been so great. I felt she had tears just running down her face.
I've heard it's painful.
And she was such a trooper, and I felt terrible. And we got her cleaned up, and I have apologized every day since it happened. But when the flowers came up, I thought, probably just a good thing, smooth things over a little bit further. And so, yeah, that's what happened.
Wow.
All that stupid crap was literally bought because of this, all your stupid pranks with the things you do with these coworkers. I cannot believe it. And then the flowers are for, I still don't understand the locks though.
I just got those for the house, man. Yeah, we had talked about getting new locks a while back, and it took me a while to get around to it. I know, but that was just for the house
to protect them from Jessica. That girl's coming back
for revenge of all my bad deeds.
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Honestly, babe, this is the stupidest thing ever. Do you realize for a second I thought, I thought you were a weird, I don't know what I thought. I thought you were either cheating or you were just a weirdo. What were you? You have to stop saying yes to every prank.
If I had seen the same things, I probably would have thought something bad too. So I don't blame you. So no, absolutely nothing going on there other than being a bunch of stupid dudes. And of course I would never cheat on you. I love you. And I am so happy to be doing life with you.
That's sweet.
You got to start telling me these things. Poor girl.
Yeah, share your day. That's an interesting day. I pepper sprayed a coworker in the face on accident.
Or embarrassing. I don't know.
How did my boyfriend pepper spray a woman at work and I didn't hear about it? The stories you tell.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
Only on The Jubal Show.
Heather is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she suspects that her boyfriend Josh of 5 years might be messing around. So we're going to talk to her and then call him and see if we can catch him. But first, Heather, I'm sorry that you think he's cheating. What's going on?
Yeah, like you said, we've been together for 5 years. We met at a trivia night at a bar. I haven't stopped arguing since. But he's he's pretty much an encyclopedia at like movie trivia and weird conspiracy theories, things like creepy things. He doesn't really like believe half of them, but it's just funny what other people believe. But yeah, we moved in together about a year ago. Things have been really cool. He's an awesome boyfriend. He's a bit, dorky, but he knows what he's doing, and he treats me like a princess, so I'm good.
What do you mean dorky?
I don't know. Like, he plays video games, and he's been going to his friend's house a lot. And yeah, it wasn't a big deal, but it's just kind of getting weird. It's getting more and more frequent, like going to his friend's house and playing the video games and stuff.
So he wasn't doing that before?
No. And I know, like, he goes over there and he drinks. So, like, sometimes he'll stay the night there, which that's good. But now it's, like, every weekend. Like, every free time he gets, like, he's going over there.
Is there anything else that's going on that makes it feel weird other than he's spending every weekend away from you with his friends?
No. Just going over there a lot, but I did get suspicious. So I may or may not have opened a credit card bill.
Okay.
And I saw some weird charges for a hotel, and that's what set me off being weirded out. And I looked at the dates of, like, the hotel charges, and it's dates that he was supposed to be at his friend's house, like weekends he was over there. So I think he might be lying that he's really not there.
Well, yeah, you're seeing charges that saying he's somewhere else. He is lying about where he is. Did you say anything to him about it? And did you ask him any questions?
No, not yet.
Do you feel like there's anybody that he could be spending time with?
I don't know. I mean, like, Matt's married, so he's got his wife, but...
Is that the guy that he plays video games with?
Yeah, it's his friend.
Okay, well, I would be kind of unsettled, and I would want to know what was going on, too.
Are you close with Matt or the wife by any chance? Like, could you ask them, like, hey, it's my husband, we're, like, really over there? They probably lie to you for him.
They probably would. I just know them since they were his friends.
Okay. Well, we'll try to figure it out. We'll play a song, come back, and you already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at. So we'll pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department to anybody that they want. And we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Heather is on the phone and she thinks that her boyfriend of 5 years named Josh might be messing around. So we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards member at and say that every single month we choose one rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department to anybody that they want. And we'll see if he sends those flowers to Heather, his girlfriend, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Heather, why don't you refresh our memory about your situation?
Yeah, boyfriend Josh says he's going to his friend's house to play video games. But it's gotten more frequent and it's like all the time now. And I got curious and saw receipts from a hotel on a credit card bill. And it wasn't from me.
And it's every night that he's been going over there recently or supposedly going over there?
Yep. A lot of the dates matched up.
Okay. You ready for us to call him?
Yeah, please.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, this is Corbin calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Josh.
Yeah, that's me.
Josh, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's big winner. Yeah, we're clapping for you here. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. What did I win then?
You actually have won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to send to anybody that you want. I don't know if you know, but every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And that's you. And thank you very much for your business.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait. Is this free or do I got to pay for something?
No, it's no charge. It's absolutely free. It's our way of saying thank you very much for shopping with us and being such a loyal customer.
Oh, that's great. All right, cool.
How it works is this. You can just need to get some information from you and we can put in the order right away. I can do it over the phone in just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I know who I want to send it to.
All right, great. The first thing I would need would be the first and the last name of the lucky person who gets the flowers.
Sadie's.
Okay, got it. Do you want to put anything on a card to Sadie?
Yeah, you can say, thanks for being so fun and flexible. And I can't wait till next weekend.
That sounds like a good time. Okay, got that. And now all I need to do is let you know that this is not the grocery store at all.
What?
Yeah, this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Yeah.
And we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if your significant other thinks you might be cheating, they try to see who you'll send flowers to. And your girlfriend, Heather, is on the phone.
Cheating?
Matt, are you kidding me? What the Josh? You're sending him the Sadie? Are you kidding me? That's what you've been doing every weekend when you say you're just playing your stupid video games?
Well, I mean...
Is he even over there when you've been... Is he even really there? Like you having some weird threesome or something?
Wait, who's
like
Sadie?
Flexible? I appreciate you being so flexible. Are you kidding me? Sadie is his friend Matt's wife.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy he's supposed to be going over there playing video games. Yeah, that's his wife.
What are you doing, Josh?
I'm not doing anything. I mean, I wish I could explain this right here.
So what do you mean so flexible? So like every time you've been supposed to be going over there, there's charges for this hotel room? Now I know what you're doing there. Her being flexible in a hotel room with you.
This isn't what it's supposed to be. Like,
what's that supposed to be?
What's it supposed to be?
I'm trying to explain. She doesn't really know what this is. Can I explain?
Yeah, please explain. Yeah, please do.
Well, Matt and I can't finish this mission, and we're up very late. So I offered Sadie last couple of weekends ago a hotel room, and I've gotten her a hotel room the last few because we can't finish this mission on this video game that's driving us nuts. And that's what I mean by flexible. She's, leaving her own home so Matt and I can finish this mission.
Is that legit?
That's completely legit. Heather, how do you even know about the hotel room?
I saw the credit card statement.
You didn't just ask me?
No, you've been going over there like so much. And so when that statement came and I just was looking over other stuff and then I saw a hotel and I started freaking out because it was like the same dates that you've been going over there.
And you didn't think to just ask me. Your first thought was to call a radio station?
I mean, Josh, to be fair, it's kind of sketchy to know that your man's not home and then you find charges to a hotel. What are you supposed to think? The first thing you're thinking is that you're getting a hotel for somebody's wife? Like,
because you're playing video games all night?
What? That's not where my brain goes. Oh, are you okay, Heather? Do you believe this?
Honestly, they are big enough nerds that I would believe it. But I am going to talk to Sadie.
Heather, absolutely you can talk to Sadie. I have nothing to hide. I love you. I'd never cheat on you. You got a great relationship. Well, if we could just storm this castle, I'd be fine. I just need to get to this castle, baby.
Okay. I mean, I hope you do. I support your efforts in trying to storm the castle, but maybe breach my castle walls every now and then.
Definitely. Maybe even later tonight.
Okay.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.